Hey, what is going on, guys? Clash with Cree here, and today I'm gonna do a little bit of a different video here. Haven't done one of these on my channel yet, but what we're gonna be doing a base build video. That is right. And today we're actually gonna be doing something that quite a lot of people don't do anymore. We're gonna provide you guys with some Town Hall 8 content. Now I'm gonna be building the base from scratch on my Town Hall 10. And what I'll do is I'll build the base here, and then I will send it to one of our Town Hall 8s. They're going to build it. I don't actually have access to a Town Hall 8 account. So they're going to build the base, and then we'll see how that base does. And then I can change this to say best Town Hall 8 base ever, defense everything, blah blah blah, anti-dragon, anti-go wipe, anti-go ho, anti-go vaho, anti-bowler walk. You guys get the gist. And I'm going to do that. I'll be building the base in normal speed. So if you guys do not want to watch the actual building process, I'm also going to try and share some of my thought process as I do build. But if you do not want to see that, you just want to see the final product, you can always just fast forward to the end. I'll make sure to zoom out, put it in photo mode, everybody can screenshot, they can see the traps. We're also going to take a look at it in scout mode so we can actually see maybe what the attacking options are if you were to come after the base. So for now, we're just going to hop into it. I'm going to start building this base, and we're going to start off with our clan castle that goes here, nice and central. And then Town Hall 8, we got stoned, or not stoned, shattered, or whatever, HGHB, very popular there down, apparently too. So we're going to want our air defenses looking a little like that. We also want to have some sneaky double giant bombs in this base, so we're going to do something a little tricky. Over here, we're going to have a hidden, we're going to have a more or less a hidden giant bomb. We're going to have, move it down a tad. We'll put a Tesla here, and then a Tesla here, so that the bombs are more covered. We're going to put a cannon there. We're going to put Archer Tower here. So that'll protect the bombs a little bit. And we're going to bring that wall in. Bring it down. That'll also screw up some of the pathing. The bowlers are going to go for it. They're going to hit this Tesla, and then it'll bounce there. But the double giant bomb's sort of to the outside. So an attacker could be put off if that blows up after he sends in just a couple hogs, and they just get absolutely roasted. We're going to try and keep this base as compact as possible. Try and keep a little, just try and keep the DPS at a maximum. We're going to throw down, we're not going to throw down that air defense yet. So you can see how the pathing would be. Hogs are going to come in, they're going to go here, here, they're going to come onto these two, they're going to jump right over and hit this double bomb right here. And then that'll be rip hogs. So that's enough about the DGB there. We're going to focus a little bit on the pathing. We want some storages here for anti-dragon right in front of this air defense, and we're going to bring the walls out a little bit. We're going to throw Archer Tower here, and typically what I do is I offset my Archer Towers and then air defenses, and then 2 air defense the other side. And what that does is if they come in with a dragon attack, they're not going to get as much value coming through that that one side. They're going to have to deal with a ton of Archer Tower DPS on the back side of the base, and I just find that a little bit more ideal than giving them Archer Towers on their entry. Try and bunker those Archer Towers a little bit if you guys can. That's one tip I do have for you guys. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep our air defense protected from bowlers coming in on the central area of the base. Don't want them just throwing their rocks over, so we're going to lay those air defense back a little bit, and we're going to move this one forward. You can see how the air defenses are protected. Now if we do that, we're also going to throw our sweeper in the middle of the base, and that's going to point down, and we're going to try, we want them to come. If they zap that, we want these air defenses nicely spread over here. So we're going to put that one there, and we're going to box it off like we did that last one, like that. You see they're nicely triangulated, and we're also going to try and get our storages down in front of those. You can see the one storage there. That's going to be our little pull for giants, and we're gonna have an exposed archer tower there. Not giants. We're just gonna make it a little bit tricky to funnel over here on this bottom side. Right now, not gonna say where I believe any entry points could be. Don't really have any thoughts yet, but as this video progresses, we'll be sure to cover some of those. We'll put our last Tesla in. Or no, we're gonna use this one as a wall breaker trap. Try and knock out a couple of those pesky little wall breakers. Screw up some of that the raid a little bit there, and we're gonna wall off this area, and then put. Oh, we don't have room for storage, so we're just gonna wall it off down like this, and we'll throw a couple of builder hut or two right there. Act as a little bit of a Valk magnet. Pull those Valks. Sorry guys, a little bit of a mistake there. I accidentally clicked stop recording on the video. So if anything is missing, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to fix that. But we're just going to continue on here. We're going to drop in a storage right here. Offset the archer tower. We're going to put a bomb right here with the wizard tower there as well. See that level 8 wizard tower at Town Hall 8. It's going to be very strong at keeping. It's absolutely going to be a monster. It's going to wreck everything down here. Hogs won't even be able to keep up when we have that level 8 wizard tower smashing on them. But we're gonna move this wizard tower back one, and haven't really thought where possible wall break would be yet. But that comes with the building process. As you progress through the base, you realize what could be a weakness, what could not be a weakness, and overall the base just shapes up nicely as it goes on. We're gonna put a little bit of weird stuff going on over here with the walls. I'm gonna move this cannon up one. We're gonna slide a builder hut down here. Just try and make the funneling a little bit awkward, a little bit trickster stuff going on with the funneling. We're gonna actually drop a storage in there, not a builder hut, and that's gonna make funneling that side nice and tricky. As long as you can keep these walls sort of oddly shaped, it makes the bowler process a lot harder, especially for more some attackers who aren't as strong as others. You can see there's gonna go. That's where the town hall is gonna go, and we're gonna wall off over here. Drop an archer tower on this side. I believe that's it for archer towers. Yeah, five at town hall 8. We haven't actually put down that many wizard towers, so right here we got quite a bit of DPS. We don't have any good spring trap spots yet, so definitely something that I have to start keeping an eye out for. We have a nice bomb spot that could be up there, and this DGB. I don't know. It's not looking that fancy right now. Not looking too great. Definitely gonna throw a cannon down here, and that'll pull the giants down a little bit, keep them going into that air defense range. That'll help take those out. And we're actually out of storages. We only have our dark elixir storage to place now. We're just gonna move. We're gonna drop in this wizard tower here, and then we're gonna wall off this section. And how many walls do we have left? I think we have 6 left. 225 at town hall 8. Yeah, so we have 6 left. 6, yeah, because we have 50. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do with these last 6 walls. We have another wizard tower to put down, and all our mortars are still in the bag, as well as that we have the dark elixir storage. That's gonna go nicely there. And we definitely don't want them to be able to just walk into the core, so we're gonna wall one too many walls. What can we do? go like that. Remove some spring trap possibility, but add one wall back to our wall bank. We're gonna put a spring right here. That'll go nicely. What else? Nice spring here. Got a lot of wizard towers on this side. A little bit of a wizard farm going on. Definitely want to put some mortars in front of those so they can't actually get the hogs on them straight away then. Still got that one Tesla. And where could a possible wall break be? Does that reach? I think it does. Okay, that might touch the outside of that wall. Not quite sure. But we're actually gonna drop it in here. We're gonna keep that DPS up in this area right here. Just add a little bit more damage so that I can wreck those hogs a little bit faster. You can see very tight base. That's gonna be ideal for getting those hogs out quickly and just wrecking them, taking them out as fast as you can. And that's perfect and exactly what you want at Town Hall 8. You don't want those hogs doing their massive amounts of damage. Actually going to put a double spring here. That fits quite nicely there. We still got 2 more springs and we got all our air traps to place. We're going to put our air traps offset to the archer tower area, so you can see archer towers are stacked on the bottom. And we definitely want to put the sweeper this way so that the dragons can't so dragon entry couldn't come from here. So, or it could, but they wouldn't want to because obviously it's going to be pushing both dragons on both sides, so you're not going to have easy access to the air defenses there. So because of that, we are going to drop. We're going to load our air traps up at the top. We're going to go both our seekers. Want to protect this area a little bit from air, and I also want to get those balloons down quickly. So that's one more. And then 4 skeleton traps, we're going to keep those on ground. And we're going to amp up the DPS in this area over here. Putting those little skellies in. Let them start whacking on all those guys. Start taking them out nicely. And we got mortars to place still. And traps. So let's do a little bit of a mortar walk over here. Not a mortar walk. Let's make the giants walk a little bit by putting some mortars over here. Dropping a barracks in between. And one thing for defending Valkyries at Town Hall 8, you're not really going to defend them that much, like it's very hard. But if you have buildings on the outside, like your trash ring, you don't want to put, see like the two builder huts here isn't ideal. So I'm actually going to switch that out, put a collector there. Because if you have 2 builder huts, the Valkyries are going to simultaneously take those out. And that's just ineffective. Same goes for 2 collectors side by side. That's not going to do anything. As long as they're adjacent, that's just counterproductive. See here, we're gonna drop 2 mortars. They'll be able to tank a little bit for our archer tower and cannon there, and they're gonna just give us that extra little bit of coverage. Let them take it out, force them to deploy a little bit more hogs or maybe even a heal, and then they're going right into a double giant bomb. So that's the type of value you want. Then we're gonna load up our. Sorry about the dogs barking, guys. We're gonna load up the bottom over here, make it very hard to funnel, lots of trash. And then we're going to continue putting those trash buildings down. See here, we got to put in a barrack to avoid the 2 buildings with the same HP. And then we'll throw a camp up there. We're gonna bring all our buildings down into the bottom corner, so we want camps on the top half. Although it does make it easier to funnel the top, it's just going to make it a little bit more challenging on time when we drop all our builder huts in the top area and force them to bring a couple archers to take those out, or possibly risk losing their raid from the best thing in the game, time. Pull this wall out 1, and then move this wizard tower over. Just create a little bit more space. Yeah, a little bit more space between the one sec. Okay, sorry for that interruption once again, guys. We're gonna finish off the base shortly here. We're just gonna add in a spring trap there. You can see the pathing is ideal between that Tesla and the air defense there. And we have one more spring to put down. Not quite sure where it's gonna go yet, so we're gonna move on to our little bombs for now. Where can we put these? We got one more elixir collector to add. I want it there. We want a DE drill there. And then we want the elixir collector here. We're going to put a lab right in front of the mortar. And spell factory right there. Dark barracks there. You get two at town hall 8. And barracks here. We're out of gold mines. We have one more drill to put down. That drill is going to go there. And then we're going to move the base down into the corner, so that there's a giant space up at the top for builder hut 1, 2, 2, and 3. And 3. Okay, there's that. One more spring to put down, and then we have the little bombs, and then this base is complete. And we will take a look at it from scout mode. Okay, move that over 1. We're gonna put all these air traps on the backside, so they're gonna hit the balloons and not the dragons, who will likely stay on the front of the base. And then we're just gonna hexa bomb right here, create almost a little giant bomb there, and that's gonna be the end of the actual building process of the base. I'll move this once over like that, and now we're gonna take a look at it in scout mode, and we'll just think, where could bombs be? You can see there's a potential bomb spot beside every air defense due to the way the base is laid out with the boxes. Okay, so this is the scout vision. Sorry about the constant cuts this video, but starting university, so a lot of parents are on me right now. So we have the scout version right now of the base. You can see how far that top builder hut is, and the right and left ones are quite far as well. If you don't have all 5 builder huts, I'd recommend at least the top one and the left one. Those are the 2 most important ones. But from a scout, when we look at this base, what we can see without the traps, let's say we were to enter on the right, we know if we were to HGHB, our giants are going to go mortar, then mortar, and likely to the wall with this wizard tower here. So to defend that on this base, what we can do is they're going to walk a little bit, and they're likely it's going to be quite, not the easiest funnel. You have this town hall on this far left side, which could cause them to route this way. But the main thing you want to do is you want to make it as hard to funnel as possible on this side. You can see we do this with the storages on the inside layer as well as storages on the outside. That just makes it a little bit harder to funnel. Sorry about the zooming in and out. And then let's say the bowlers go to the town hall. They're likely going to be throwing like this way. So the rock's going to bounce into this area, so this air defense is going to be fine. Throughout that time, as the giants break through this wall, bowlers are likely just going to go, they're going to go left. That's their most likely location. they'll go left, and this air defense will start hammering the healers. We also have our air traps over here, which will be helping out a little bit. And because of that, what we're actually going to do, oh no, the springs are there, never mind. Alright, so disregard that. We have the, and then we're going to have the giants that will move up. They're all going to hit the springs that are on that layer of the wall right there. And that will send some of them flying. And then they will go path into that air defense. From that air defense, they'll likely bounce out to this wizard tower or up to the archer tower, but everything else will continue into the core, and the CC will be pounding on them the whole time. I don't like that range. Okay, I'll move this stuff up a little bit, and there we go. Now the CC's unloadable from the outside of the base. And let's see, entry from the left. Giants are going to stay in this little U box. They're going to walk up to this cannon if they come this way, and this air defense is going to be pounding on them. Then they'll come down here. They'll try and beat through the wall, but by that time the healers are likely already gone, and the bowlers will just be hitting on this stuff, so they won't be doing too much damage. So we'll be fine there. And then if we look over here, giant entry. This is probably their best side. However, this stuff is going to make it tricky to funnel as well. If they try and come this side, just awkward funneling. You can see the in and out is not ideal, and air defenses are nicely placed, if I do say so myself. And then lastly, we have our dragon defense. They'll likely zap this right side air defense, and then come in on the left, which only nets them 2 archer towers and 2 Teslas. So then they'll be stuck coming across into storages with 3 archer towers hitting them, multiple wizard towers, and a Tesla, as well as all the air bombs and air traps up by the top air defense. It'll be pretty hard to get through. Because of that, I'm kind of liking a storage right here, as the double air defense will cover that quite nicely. Let's see, what storage it makes sense to move. Probably this back into there, and this barrack all the way up here, and that'll just add a little bit better coverage. You can see air defenses hit that both at the same time, so that'll give a nice little buffer there. And that's just ideal. During that time, we also have the archer tower that'll be hitting from the top, and that's nice as well. And overall, I'd give this base maybe like a 7. I'll show you guys the traps again. I don't know what you guys say about the base. I think it's decent. Definitely not the best, but we'll continue this series. This is the first episode. I'll put it into photo mode so all of you guys can see the base nice and clearly, and you all can take your screenshots, get your traps. You can see everything there. Very compact, ideal against hogs, and I hope you guys enjoyed. This will be Cree signing off. Peace.